Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Software Inc. Where guys, last episode we finally crossed the $10 billion mark with the amount of money that we're pretty much making. The Sunnyboard X has just gone ridiculous. I can't keep up with it no more. It made nearly 600 million in the last month. We also released the Successor X as well, which is a processor that has started off very promising, and it's just going up and up and up as time continues. And then we have all the other stuff, which is not doing too great, which was created by our Project Folio kind of project management team, which I don't like. I'm just not going to use them anymore because I really like the fact that I could just manually do stuff myself, which once they finish developing these products, which I probably am going to take over and get them set up to do it ourselves anyway, we'll just leave it as that point. When it comes to everything else, it's ticking along quite nicely. Now, guys, I asked you last episode whether I should create like a big, huge sweatshop, where very similar to the printing room here, we create a large room here, and in that large room will be like 50 members, for example, to the core team. I mean, maybe not 50, that's like too many, but you kind of get the point of it. And then we create a sweatshop tower. Then the second floor will have the design team. The third floor, we have the art team, and so on and so on. It just goes up and up and up. And then we'll branch off on each floor to have its own little meeting room and canteen as well. So it'll all have all the mod cons, everything that they need to handle. But as you see the building now, imagine if it's a whole building, this was a big rectangle, and it had everyone filled in there was working for one team, and we have multiple floors of it. It sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? And I kind of want to do it. I've got that feeling where I want to fire everybody again. Look at it, I'm so excited, I'm choking on my own words. I got that feeling where I kind of want to fire everybody again, and then rehire and start from scratch. Now I've got a $10 billion company. Could you imagine the stuff we could do? Could you imagine the stuff we could possibly create? I think I'm going to do that next episode, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're just going to ultimately just go crazy. So we've got some more deals right now. A lot of you also was telling me to kind of reject the deals that I don't want. Is it is it filter? Let me filter on all. So design. Let's change descriptions from design all the way to development here. We're going to reject. We'll accept the hosting. And then we'll reject everything else. And it's something to do with the fact that I don't get offered them as much at that point or something like that. I'm not too sure what it does, but we're rejecting them anyway. We got making a lot of money from the printing, which is doing pretty well too. We made $250 million last month in profit. We got another marketing here. Let's reject that. Let me check out the distribution. So we got quite a lot we got to do here, but we're tearing through it. We're getting it done. It ain't no worry no more. Another thing as well, we can now, shipping capacity is the same as the boxes per month as printing capacity, which is glorious as well. So it's all going pretty good. So today then I want to try and push it a little bit more. I want to try and make some more money. I'm going to take over these projects that we're currently being created by Project Folio and try and turn some money as well. Now the current ones that we've released recently haven't really done too well. The Successor X, as you can now see, made 30 million profits so far, which is great. The Sunnyboard X has made 5.5 billion profit. The SeniRAM, which was the first one created by Project Folio, has made 15 million profit, which is good. But the Seni Storage and the Seni Hacks haven't really been doing the job. So we'll see if we can turn it around anyway. And I think what we're going to do now, then we're going to go to options here. And we're going to take over both of the projects it's doing. And we're going to cancel Project Folio because I don't want them no more. Your boy doesn't want. We got so my goodness. There was so much stuff that they were doing. It's ridiculous. Right, let's scroll to the top. So we need to look at what's in development here. So let's assign for the Seni BS, which is OBS, the first team right? We'll assign for this one. So let's select none and do the second team. So I know not everybody needs to go onto it, but everybody who needs to be on in certain areas are now pretty much on and where they need to be. The Seni BS here, project information, needs to be 28 and 15. So the art units are not quite there just yet. Now for the full press SDK, 63 and 10. And it's not quite there just yet. It hasn't even done any art on this one. So we'll keep that going. Right, design, nothing there. Peer review, got nothing there. Marketing, we got quite a few marketing going on right now. I'm gonna cancel the hype for this here because we don't need all of it. What are we kind of creating again, by the way? We're creating Seni BS and full press. So just make sure there's nothing marketing for those guys. Support we got there for pretty much all the products we got out right now. Nothing being researched, nothing porting, no project management. Right, all good. Let's keep it on this then. So let's see what's going down. Right, I got some more deals on the go. Support, reject. Hosting, will accept. Development, will reject. Okay, all good. So I think I'll actually have the marketing up as well so I can see it. And let's just move these to the top of our list so I can see them more as well. And there we go. So we've taken over those two projects now by Project Folio so we can get them done a lot quicker and put a lot more effort and work into them to make sure that they are perfect. But we're going to have to wait till the next month. But it's interesting to see now what we're going to get next month. So are you ready for this? Skip to next month. Boom. So someone's cancelled their distribution deal with us because, of course, the Seni server is at maximum use right now. So we're going to pause this because this is something I wanted to do, and I kind of mentioned last episode. I'm going to create, like we create our printing warehouse, we're going to create our very own server warehouse. And someone gave me a really good idea to build it on the second floor of the printing warehouse, which I thought was a perfect idea. So if I build a second floor, there's no way to get to it just yet. So if I go down and drop that there, so that is by 6 across. Oh, I can't build like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go, separates it beautifully. So then let's place him, the door just there. And then they should now both be accessible. Beautiful. That's all I needed to do, guys. That's all I needed to do. So in this room now, we're going to create our new servers, which there's going to be a lot of them. But in the long run, it's going to help us out. So 50 gigabytes we've got right now. Oh, I'm trying to rotate it. There we go. So I need to make sure that we've also got room around for ventilation. So if I place down a couple here, like that, those two, and then if I duplicate them, and then we'll take it as far as possible. Leaving a space there for the ventilation. Select all the servers, duplicate those. You can see where this is going now. And there, there. Now all I'm thinking is how long it's now going to take me to link them all up. But I'm hoping that this is enough servers. That's what I'm hoping anyway. So wire mode. Here we go. So wire mode will get them all added in. So I'll do the first row here, and it'll give me an idea then, out of the first row, what the server storage is at. So this, if we go by bandwidth now, 750 gigabits. So how many rows of these have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So at this row here, when it's all connected, I'm pretty much at the same capacity as the current Seni server, and then we're doubling it. Oh god, guys, this is might be a bit. Well, I was gonna say might be a bit too much, but we kind of need a lot of server storage, don't we? Right, let me get all this connected up, and then we'll see where we are, where we're at. And then it's Gucci. Right, they're now all hooked up. I've got to my server list. It's now 15 terabits, which is crazy. But what I'm thinking is, we'll keep this on the Seni server, and we'll call this one the Seni. Hang on, let me rename it. Seni server backup. There we go. Just rename it like that. And then rather than deleting all those, we can add them too. So I can select the fallback. So it uses the load of the fallback server when this one's too much, if that makes sense. Well, at least I'm hoping that's what it's going to do. Servers can't deal with the load distribution. So maybe it doesn't do what I want it to. So why don't I just then select everything here, move all the selected to the Seni server backup, there we go, which is now only 58%, which they all fall back on each other. We'll see how that goes. But this room is going to be so freaking hot. I forget our wire mode right now. It says it's 21 degrees right now, but you know it's going to be so freaking hot. Which, I mean, ventilation here can power it down to -10. But how do I, for function? Air conditioning does down to -30. But we all know it becomes so expensive to run this, but I need so many of them in. Apparently I can't place one there, but hey ho. So, what's this room? The room is 21 degrees. It seems okay. So how much did I... Oh my goodness me. This is the first time I've glanced over to see how much the Seni board X made. It's nearly 750 million. Oh my goodness me. Right, support here is rejected. Right, what's the researching right now? Is it still the graphics thing that we just didn't choose to do? It is, yeah. Everyone keeps asking me to like create a research team, which I really should. I really should. But it's like I've got bigger fish to fry at the minute. And that's annoying for me because I want to. Okay, lighting. Shall we... Right, let's do it like one there. Do on every corridor entrance. And then windows. Are these large windows? Yeah. We go up to that side. And then where's the lights again? Just trying to make it as bright as possible, even though you know it's not going to really work that much. And try and add some lighting into this room. You can tell the difference already with the lights. The lights alone, but there you go. It's Sweet, mate. Let me go down the floor. Room colors. Copy. Go back up. Select this room and this room. Room colors, exterior. There we go. It's now all the same. It's now all the same. So the server should have the powers. Right now, they should have the powers. So we'll go for another month. How is everything else doing in terms of marketing? So Seni Cesarex, it made 18 million last month. It made 27 million this month, doing well. Fall OS is still ticking along nicely. Seni Ram, 13,000 made, 27 it made, 18. Okay, so it's making some money. Even when we take away our marketing budget, they turn a little bit of profit. And as long as they turn a little bit of profit, we might be able to break even. You never know. It could be a long shot. It could very well be a long shot. Right, can we skip yet? Boom, the next month. Everyone wants pay rises. Right. Seni Board X does not meet the demand. You are losing sales. Seni Cesarex, okay, so we need to print more copies. So what's our current distribution? Okay, we got 2 million of the Seni Board X. So let's maximize. Let's just say that can now do 3 million. To hell with it. And this one, 500,000. We should handle it just nicely. Right, what's our servers saying now? 64% load. Okay. How much do you make then? Okay, still making big bucks. 69 million the Seni Cesarex is now gone up to. This is the issue that we're going to have. We're a victim of our own success. I sell loads, but I need more bandwidth. How much did I make that month? So you think, with all that money I'm making, where's all my money going? And you think it's all going on maintenance and stuff like that? Is it really worth printing my own stuff? I could just order the stuff. It's a tough one, isn't it? It really is a tough one. How cold is the room upstairs? 21 degrees. Nice. Do we see anybody go up it in there? We're probably not going to. But hey ho. Right, how far off are we from these now? So this one, 63 and 10. Okay, we're getting close. This one was 28 and 15. We're getting actually really close to both of them. So I'll do stuff like the marketing soon. They're all making money still. These. A little bit. Oh, Fall OS one didn't make any money. So we'll see what the next month brings. And then we might just call it a day on the Fall OS one. Right, play mode. Fall OS 1, 58,000. It's not enough. So the marketing is now going to end. Full hack, Seni storage, Seni RAM, all over 50,000. So we keep it going. Seni Cesarex up to 76 million. Alright, this is good. The server, what you saying? 70% load. Okay. Right, I got 2 researching opportunities. Monitor, memory. It's this one. Right, we're going to research it. Get our support team on that. Now, what is the researching for? It's a little bit of everything, isn't it? So, how much will they do? Can they get done or will they get done? It's mainly on the coding side, so we'd have to get some designers and throw them onto it too. But we can take them from our other teams in just a moment. Right, let me just quickly check out the deals. So, yeah, reject all of those. We'll start researching that thing we originally had. On the off chance we might be able to get to it. And what is that one for as well? So we'll just see what happens. I'll throw everybody on it in just a second. So, okay, so let's see these then. So what was this again? Sorry, this was 63 and 10. Right, we'll market it by announcing a release date. This one, 28 and 15. Okay, that's pretty much good to go almost as well. So, announce a release date on both. We'll mark it via doing a press release. Market via doing a press release. Market by doing a press build. Market by doing a press build. So we can eventually build up the hype for it. Right, we'll kind of release them next month. So skip the next month then. So a little bit of hype is now building. Not a lot, because they're terrible pieces of software. What are the other ones doing? 46,000. Oh. Full Hacks is actually making some more money now. So that's actually going up a bit. Right, we'll release the press release. Release the press release. Try and get some followers for it. It's not going to be a lot. And we'll promote both of them into alpha. There we go. So just grab as many bugs out as you can within this month. And we'll start rocking and rolling. So we spend this month getting the bugs out. So any minute now, should be done. Let's get to next month. Cine X does not meet the demand, boys. We need to print more. 4 million. Right, how much is the Cineboard X? 125. Change the price. Now what if I go 200? We made 800 million there. So we'll see what happens. We've got a hosting job I'll take on. I won't do the print job because I'm trying to print loads of copies for the Cineboard X. Right. So shall we release the full press SDK and CineBS? Yes, we will. Do you want to release it now? Yes. Marketing campaign. We'll throw in 50,000 smackaroonies to market it. Also, copies, you have to print physical copies. If you don't print any copies, you'll be able to digitally. It will only be available digitally. Do you want to print copies now? You can always print new copies in your releases. I mean, do we only have it available digitally? In order to sell copies of your product, you have to print physical copies. If you don't, yeah. Yeah, why not? Okay, we'll just get 100,000. And do the same for this one. So marketing budget, 50,000. And then print 100,000. And we'll just kind of see how it goes. Because you just never know. We might not print any at all. Just saying. Just saying, boys. Right, okay, so there's a lot of stuff going on. So the teams aren't really doing anything at this point now. So we can assign everybody on everything. And that research is now shooting up, especially for the XMP 3.0. So we'll be able to get that done pretty quick. These are the two new softwares we've just kind of released. So we'll see what we get next. So here we go. Boom. Oh my goodness me. We got 1.4 million for the CineBS, 1.2 million for the full press SDK. And remember, we changed the price for the Cineboard X and we made nearly 1.5 billion. Oh! Snap! Are we gonna get how much profit did we make? We made nearly $1 billion profit in that month. Should we get too greedy? Oh, I don't know whether I should get too greedy. Right, hold on. Our releases. So the Cinecessor X is $300. Now we know it sells really well. Let's change the price to $350. Sunny Board X change price to 230. I'm getting greedy now. You can really see I'm now starting to get greedy. But the full press SDK is very high price. And that's selling really well too. Right, it's all print jobs again. We'll hold out on the print jobs just yet. Right, okay. Okay, guys. Right, keep the marketing going. Also, keep the researching going. We're trying to get the XMP 3.0 done. As well. How much do we have in stock now? We have over 3 million of the Sunny Board X in stock. That's cool. What's our servers like? 92 load. And what's giving us the biggest bandwidth? I mean, it is the Sunny Board X. We are selling ridiculous amounts. What's the support like on the Sunny Board X? We got so many queued. I've got to keep it up there anyway. Damn, son! Right, all companies, where are we now in terms of bank balance? We're still in 5th. We haven't got anything higher than 4th, but we could very easily go back into 4th. Details. Let's get a digital marketing distribution platform set up for these guys. They're not interested. Straight away. Okay, fine. We should also start buying out companies. I know a lot of you guys have been mentioning I should do that at some point, which I couldn't agree anymore. These guys got a pattern here. So, they're quite expensive to buy out. Anybody else got a pattern? Just this company here. So, details. They're a lot of money. They are a lot of money. Look at the DDR. I mean, how much money is that making, that pattern? Is it even worth it? It's for the memory, isn't it? No income at all. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. The next company down here, this Alley Trap. Digital distribution. We accepted that 5% straight away, which is good. Right, okay, let's did the other ones make money? Yeah. Right, let's see this next month again, sorry. Boom. So, wow! We made 28 million off the full press SDK. 1.8 million off the Sunny BX. The full press SDK, that's, I mean, it is worth some shishing, if you know what I mean. The load is now coming, the full backload is coming off this, but we are over the top, but it's only a 0.03% load. So there's not a lot coming off it. Holy smokes! Right, let's take everything here and move it to the original Sunny server. There we go. So we're just moving some stuff over. So the only thing on that right now is the Sunny Board X. That's ridiculous. How much did we make off that, by the way? 1.8 billion. Billion with a B, boys. Distribution. Oh, man. It's crazy. I mean, it would be worth having a server solely dedicated to the distribution network. I understand all this. That's why I didn't get rid of the other one. So if we made 1.8 billion there, we made 1.3 billion in a month. That's ridiculous. Okay, so who's not making me the money? The Sunny RAM. Well, fast forward then, so everyone's kind of marked it up. The Sunny Storage lost money, so we end it. Sunny RAM lost money, so we end it. These are ticking along beautifully. We could get this panned as well. Fairly soon. I can't believe the Sunny Board X, how much money. I mean, we did up the prices. Remember that. The Sunny Sessa X as well. 137 million. That's juicy, boys. That's juicy. Right, hosting. We'll take another hosting deal. Okay. Okay. Right, I gotta calm down because I'm getting like ridiculously excited right now. Distribution. There's a lot in stock still, which is glorious. Let me check out my latest releases. So, wait on. Sunny Board X here has made 12 billion in profit. CennyRAM, which we've now kind of killed off, made 15 million profit. So that was actually a success. Sunny Storage and 4hex didn't do as good at all. The Sunny Sensor X has made 600 million. Sunny BS has currently made us 1.3 million, which it is $39. So if I change the price, instead of 39, we go 79. We should get more money for that. The 4Press SDK is quite a big price. So if I go straight in with $700, because it's proven to be useful, usable, they love it. Sunny Board X here. Let me check the details of this. So used in quite a few products. Well, it's used in quite a few cases here right now. It has a lot of features and all that kind of good stuff. I can't believe how many we've sold. Income, units shipped, digital units, physical units. I don't know how you can get a digital motherboard. I don't know. Reputation is just skyrocketing high right now. It is glorious. And we just keep this momentum going. So this next month then, we've changed a few prices on some of the stuffs. Fly employees called in sick. Right, this has now got a ridiculous load on it. But some of the load coming over to this? Because it says 15.9. So in the Seni server, I take it some stuff is creeping over to this one to keep up with it. It's 1.9 million marketing right now. Wait, does it say like Seni server backup in this? No, it don't. Anyway, 1.9 billion. We've made just a little bit more than the last one, another 1.3 billion. Sunny Sensor X, 149 million. Nearly 2 billion we turned over in that month. Full Press SDK, 26 million. The Seni BS, 2.4 million. It's all going up, boys. It's literally all going up. Support can't keep up with the demand for the Seni Board X, which even I can't keep up with the demand for it. It's ridiculous at this point. It really, really is. I don't know what to say. It is freaking ridiculous. But if I take a look, I wish we can get new servers. If I drop down some servers on the end, it's not a lot we're going to get out of this. But I suppose every little helps, right? We maximize our space. Every little helps. So what does that now pull it up to? 15.5. It's still not enough. But that extra half a terabyte is good enough for me. And the research. I said the research disappeared. No, it's up here. So it's all design stuff then, so we can get the artists and coders, market and support off it. So it's just designers working on getting the system stuff done. Seni, it does not meet the demands. What am I meant to do? Right, because it's not meeting the demands, I'm gonna try and slow down the sales. So Seni Board X is 230. If I change the price to 300, I'm making the price higher because of how high the demand is. Because I can't print enough, even though I can print enough. I mean, who are we kidding here? I can do 5. I maximize up to 5 million. But I'm going to make the price higher because there is a high demand. So, you know, we can luckily charge a higher price because of the premium of the quality of the product. So we'll get more money back in the long run. More profit for us. I mean, why not? We're very successful. How much did we make that month? Oh, man, we can't pass 1.4 billion at this point. Full press SDK 27 million. CNBS 2.2. Right, we're now only going to have the design team working on this as well, on that pattern there, and they can all focus on other areas. So that will tick along, get done. Sensor X 152 million. Man, it's glorious. So we're still only at 10% load. This is 17.3. Ridiculous. The full hacks as well is starting to dip on how much profit it makes. So we've got to keep an eye on that. Right, get ready to skip to next month. So 59 employees on a vacation. We didn't make as much money for the Sunnyboard X that month, but that's kind of what I wanted it to do. I didn't want to sell as many because it's putting a huge load on us, even though the bandwidth is getting higher and higher. But we charge more of a premium for the product. So that's kind of what I'm trying to take from this. We're victims of our own success. Details. So you can see the units dipped quite a bit. But it's all down to the price that I'm charging, obviously. You gotta think, I released it in 2015. It's 2019 in the game, which we're now in the future. And it's still selling crazy, man. Right, where does that put me in company terms? For bank balance? No, I am now officially the #1 company. Guys! Freaking geniuses right now. We're freaking geniuses. This is perfect for next episode when I just kind of go back to basics and scrap everything and then build a sweatshop. This is honestly perfect. Telling you, man, motherboards and processors are the way forward for making money. Oh my god. So we don't have the capacity to keep up with a lot of the projects that we're running right now. Full Hacks actually made a little bit more money, so we keep that going. Full Press and CNBS are just ticking along nicely. There's like no worries with those whatsoever. This is just ridiculous how much money we are making next month. So 3 employees on vacation. We've dipped below 1 billion for Sunnyboard X sales. Now, is that because... Let me check the thingy. Is that because people... Well, is it because the hype's going down, or is that because the price is too high? I have interest. If I put the price back down to 200... Just out of interest, I just want to see what will happen. 191 million we made of the Sensor X. Full Hacks is still ticking along. So is CNBS and Full Press SDK. The pattern's almost done for this one. So wait for the design team to finish off. Boom, we got the pattern for that. So now this can be focused on. Well, everyone's on this one, aren't they? Yeah. Let's get to next month. So, okay, pause. Pause. And we were thinking that the demand was dipping for the Sunnyboard X. I lower the price. And have now done almost 4 billion in sales. So that ridiculously just explodes my server again. So the demand is still there. But I'm changing the price to 275. I need money. So how much profit did I make that month? 1.8 billion. 1.8 freaking billion. That is the most I've ever made in a single month, profit-wise. Oh, man. Physical store cut we're giving? Oh, man. Why can't we just go completely digital? We should just go completely digital. I think we'll do that. I was bang my head off my microphone. I think we should do that next episode. Try and go completely digital. 25 million for Full Express SDK, 2 million for CNBS. Full Hacks is still doing over 100,000 a month. CNSSRX 237 million. So that is starting to rise and increase again, which is freaking amazing. Freaking amazing right now. Where are we with this then? So is the coding team should now all be done with this, so I can take off the coders, the marketing support. So it's just artists and designers being thrown on that. So at least the support team can keep up with the demands of some of the support needs. So CNBS does not meet the physical copies and Full Express SDK, which is obviously understandable because, again, like I said, we're not printing anything of it right now. So these are actually completely digital at the minute. So if I go to details and go for units shifted. So red is refunds. Blue is digital units only. And look at that for the last month. We made, which is full press, we made nearly 25 million. As my Apple Watch is now talking to me. 25 million just on digital units alone. No physical deals were in the hand there. Which hold on, we lost money. We lost a lot of money. That's because the Sunnyboard X price changed again. Right, I'm putting the Sunnyboard X here, price 200 smackaroonies. There we go. But just to kind of also tell you as well, because those two products, the CNBS and the Full Express SDK, because they're only digital downloads only at the minute, look at the distribution. It went from 152 to 300 million. Then down to 60,000. That 300 million is when we dropped the price of the Sunnyboard X to 200 previously before. So you can see how they're taking huge chunks of money off us, and we could keep it all if it was just simply, you know, digital. Right, let's do one more month today then. One more month in this episode. We'll keep the Full Express and the CNBS digital downloads only for now. And it'd be interesting to see where we stand again for a second month. Obviously, it does mean that we need to have capacity, but we've got capacity. Capacity is all we've got right now for the digital distribution network. So, is this month done yet? Are we ready for it? You ready? So they moan again. Let me just accept and close this. So they moan again. Full Press SDK and CNBS. But we made 20 million profit, 1.9 million profit. I think we've I think the Sunnyboard X is now dead in the water. So I think it's had its day. It lasted for 4 years. So that's good. Let's cancel the printing of it then. The CNSSRX is still going, so that's all good. But we need to calm down now in some of our bills. And some of our bills are really high with the servers. So, with that said, back to let's go for the CNBS, for example. Details, units, all being shipped. I mean, yes, we could make more money selling physical copies. But it takes away more money from us, doesn't it, really? And I don't really want to do that. So we still did a pretty good chunk of money on its own. So the Full Press SDK has made 200 million so far. 50 million off the CNBS. The CNSSRX, which is our processor, 2.1 billion. The Sunnyboard X, 21 billion. So now we're losing money, but that is solely down to the fact that we've got ridiculously high bills. And one of those ridiculously high bills is internet. And it's high because the Sunnyboard X not only has a lot of support needs, but a lot of demands on those servers. So it is what it is. But guys, we're going to go back to basics and create a sweatshop in the next episode. Everything, as you know it right now, is going to change. We're going to sell it all. We're going to move to a new plot of land. Completely get rid of everybody. So it's just your boy Seniac on his own. We're going to build the perfect sweatshop. And we're going to hire so many freaking new people in these teams. All young, all hungry for some success. Damn. It's going to be crazy. It is. And I'll get it so perfect as well so I can duplicate it easy from floor to floor. It's going to be perfection when it comes to our next office. And you think we made a lot of money at this point? 20 million. Am I still the #1 company? Yes, I am. Just wait till you see what is going to happen. And we're going to slowly start buying companies as well, so we can take all the products off them, which would be a lot of fun too. So, good stuff coming to us very soon. So yeah, we lost a lot of money, but we do have really, really high internet bills, which they should disappear over time when we what is the support like for the Seni board X? If I assign the 2 other coders on it, there is just so many they've got to tear through, and it can't be done in one day. It cannot be done in one day. But guys, we're going to end it for here. I hope you enjoyed this. Get ready for the next episode. Until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, good. Goodbye.